Good to the last drop. The hunt is on for leftover doses of the COVID vaccine.
But local health officials say stay home and wait your turn. New tonight, News 8's Jacqueline Francis explains how these spare shots are being put to good use.
From sitting in line to scouring the internet, people everywhere are on the hunt for leftover doses of the COVID vaccine. But West Michigan health officials, like Mary Wazinski, are doing all they can to make sure this doesn't happen here.
Our message at the health department is when people want to say, hey, can I just hang around? We say absolutely not. We do have waiting lists for our priority groups. And we know who we can call at the end of the day if we have extra doses that fit those 1A, 1B, and the people that we're working through.
Through the use of wait lists, local health departments tell us they haven't let a single dose go to waste, ensuring every last drop of the vaccine goes to qualified individuals, preferably those most vulnerable. Ottawa County health officials calling on a local senior center to help fill any last-minute openings.
We had like 6 of us calling to fill 68 spots. And so we called through, especially people who don't have an email. The phone call is the best way to reach them. And so we got them in right away by calling, hey, what are you doing today? Can you run over to the health department? And they were able to. And so we got, I think, 68 people in that day.
At 71 years old, Joyce Dunn was among those randomly selected for a spare shot.
Apparently they had extra vaccines, so they started texting people. So that was exciting.
People get really excited. I've had people cry. They were so happy because they're frustrated. Many of them couldn't figure out how to do the form online. They didn't have internet. They didn't have email. They thought they filled it out right. They didn't. And so when we call them and say, I can sign you up right now for you to have a shot, it's the best thing in the world. You feel like you're giving people Christmas gifts. In fact, people even said that it feels like Christmas.
West Michigan's vaccine clinic at DeVos Place has a similar strategy in place. Officials there giving us an example of how they recently handled a few leftover doses, saying they called a central dispatch and were able to give those spare shots to firefighters and police officers that had yet to be vaccinated. Reporting in studio, Jacqueline Francis, News 8.